Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and we are back with part 4 of the PlayStation 2 collection. I just thought I'd do a part today because I'm going to be away for a while come tomorrow. So there won't be any more of these parts until I come back. But when I'm back, I'll definitely be doing the next part. I apologize in advance for that. But I'll try and get a couple of videos done while I'm away, even if they're like reviews and things. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the update. The next part. So I don't know what the update is because Xbox doing an update. So anyway, let's just get straight into it. First up, we have Crisis Zone. This is part of the Time Crisis series. Another sort of light gun game. These games are really good with light guns. I highly recommend getting an old CRTV to play some of these light gun games on. Really fun sort of arcadey on-rail shooters. Really good stuff. Much is the same with the Time Crisis games 2 and 3. Back in the day, if you had one of these games and you had a light gun, you were the man kind of thing. You were the go-to guy because these were just so much fun to play. They're great in the arcades, but the good thing about the console versions is they often came with like extra modes and like unlimited lives and things, so you could actually beat the game and have a good time with it. Then we have Dino Stalker. This was a Capcom branded game. This is the closest thing we ever got to the Jurassic Park light gun arcade game. I don't think they ever released the light gun Jurassic Park game on anything, which is kind of sad because it's a really good arcade game. Then we have Endgame, not to do with the Avengers, but this is again another light gun game. And the good news is you can actually play these games using a controller if you really want to. Much the same with Ninja Assault. This was a Sony one. Namco. Namco were really the go-to company for these old light gun games because they actually licensed the G-Con, which was the light gun that was probably the most used light gun. Then we have Silent Scope 2. Again, this was an arcade game made by Konami. So it's like a sniper-themed game. And we have Vampire Knight. We never actually got any of the House of the Dead games on the PlayStation, but we got Vampire Knight, which was also a Sega branded title as well. And Virtua Cop as well, the Elite Edition. This was a classic game, I believe originally on the Dreamcast. It might have been the Sega Saturn. And we have some mech game. We have Armored Core 2. A lot of people are asking for a new Armored Core game. These were really good sort of mech games. A lot of people love these games. I'm in the middle. They kind of mix somewhat arcadey with simulation. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really big on the Armored Core series. And Armored Core 2, another age. Some of these Armored Core games are actually getting kind of hard to find. I believe there's one on the Xbox 360 that is actually quite rare and expensive. Then we have Battle Engine Aquila, which is another mech game. Sort of looks like kind of looks like a EDF or something, but it's a mech simulator. Then we have, I have 2 copies of Gun Grip and Blaze. I don't know why. So if anyone wants a copy of Gun Grip and Blaze, let me know in the comments below. I might be able to send it out to you. But yeah, this is another sort of mech game. Then we have Robotech Invasion. I believe this was more of an Xbox game, but we did get one on the PlayStation 2. I hear this is actually a really good game. It makes it sort of like, robots with on ground foot, like a Battlefront kind of thing. And then we have Robot Warlords. This is actually a real-time tactics, like an RPG or something. This game is actually often considered to be a hidden gem. So I remember playing it as a kid, but I didn't really get on with it very well. Then we have the Army Men series. I loved the Army Men games growing up. But I'm going to be honest with you, these games are not that great anymore. They just don't hold up as well as they used to. But as a kid, I loved these games because I loved the plastic toy soldiers. And the video game was just so awesome to have. We have Sarge's War, Army Men Real-Time Strategy, which ironically is actually not a bad strategy game on the PlayStation 2. This isn't too bad, actually. Major Malfunction. This actually is one of those you want to miss out on. It's really not that great, unfortunately. I kind of ruined it with that one. Then we have here 1945 1 and 2. These are arcade shoot 'em ups or shmups. I love the 1945 games, and these are really good ones. I highly recommend that one. And we have Gunbird Special Edition, another shmup. There are quite a few good shmups on the PlayStation 2, so keep an eye out for them. Metal Slug 5, a classic run and gun game by SNK. Very well-known Neo Geo game. I love the Metal Slug series. Very tough games, but the good news is on these physical versions and these versions of the game, they often have like unlimited lives and things, so you can play through the entire game, and even if you die and stuff. We have R-Type Final. This was technically the last R-Type game, or meant to be the last one, and I hear this one actually wasn't too bad. Then we have Sylphid, the Lost Planet, another light gun game, shmup. I hear this one isn't amazing, but it's not terrible either, made by EA. Then we have Space Invaders Invasion Day. This is basically Space Invaders with like real characters and stuff, but it plays like Space Invaders. It's kind of an interesting one if you're looking for something a bit different in the Space Invaders series. And then we have the Red Star. This is a twin stick shooter. It looks really fun. It's like it says here, a cross between Streets of Rage and Ikaruga, which Ikaruga is one of the most sought after games on the GameCube. Then we have some iToy stuff here. The iToy was basically like an old camera back in the day, and the camera basically was really like really above ahead of its time, and really got like all these people trying to play these games. This is a dance themed one. I actually don't have an iToy. An iToy Connect It. This is a sort of fitness themed one. Then we have the iToy Play series. 1, 2, and 3. I actually loved iToy Play back in the day. The karate game was so cool. Like, you had these little ninjas jumping at you and you had to punch them off the screen. By today's standards, they're not really great, but back in the day, these were just so much fun if you had an iToy. Then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Moving with Friends. This is another iToy game with SpongeBob and Nickelodeon themed characters. Then we have Boogie. This is a dance game, and you could actually use the microphone with this. This was like a singing game / dancing. Then we have Dance Fest. I do have a dance mat, and some of these old dance games are really fun if you have the dance mat, you know, like the DDR games in the arcade. Pretty fun stuff. Then we have Dancing Stage Fusion. In the UK, we didn't get DDR, we had Dancing Stage. That was the Konami's brand for the UK. And the same with Dancing Stage Megamix. Really fun games. We have Dance UK. I think it's exclusive to the UK. Dance UK XL Lite. And we have Pop Idol, the official video game. I don't think you need a dance mat for this game, but I think you can play it with a dance mat and a microphone. And then we have Street Dance. And then all sorts of things there. Then we have Music Maker. Back in the day, they had quite a few of these Music Maker games. They weren't really games. You could make your own music and mix stuff. I don't know how good these are. Some people say these are really fun if you know what you're doing, but if you couldn't afford a Music Maker back in the day, and you had a PS2 or something, these weren't a bad way to go. Then we have Fantavision. This is basically like Boom Boom Rocket. It's like a rhythm game or something. Then we have Frequency. This is again another sort of rhythm music game. Then we have the Guitar Hero series 1 and 2 here. Rocks the 80s. Just be aware that you do need a guitar to play these, except for 1, 2, World Tour and Guitar Hero 5. And the only other one that you don't need to have a guitar for is 3 and I believe Aerosmith. But if you have a guitar, these are really fun games. You can play, like I said, they're not too bad without a guitar, but if you want the guitar that's the most experience, then obviously go for the guitar. Then we have Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Original was on the PlayStation 1. Army Man's Air Attacks Blade Revenge. This isn't bad. It's like a helicopter-themed twin-stick shooter. Green Rogue. This is like an on-rail shooter. I had this game as a kid and thought it was one of the best things ever, but actually it's really nothing great. Then we have Red Dead Revolver. This was basically the precursor to Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is much better, obviously, but this isn't terrible, actually. I wouldn't say it's the worst game out there. Then we have Buzz. These were basically like trivia games, and you had these special like controllers like them. I do have the controllers. Here's the big quiz and the music quiz. These games are really cheap, but I think you do need to have the actual Buzz controllers. And you could also use the iToy in some of these as well. Then we have some more singing games. We have Get on the Mic, a hip-hop themed singing game. Then we have SingStar. This was Sony's branded singing game. Lots of songs on here. SingStar 80s. SingStar Legends. SingStar Party. SingStar Pop World. There's quite a few of these actually. SingStar R&B. I think there's like 30 different SingStar games on the PlayStation 2 alone. And SingStar Rocks. There were some like exclusive ones to like Spain and stuff like that. Disney Sing It, featuring music from Camp Rock. The X Factor Sing. And then we have Disney's Move, another iToy game. And then last is not really a game as such, but iToy Chat Live. This was basically like Skype before Skype. Kind of an interesting little piece of history here. Yeah, you know, if you didn't have computers back in the day, you could kind of do like Skype and stuff. I highly doubt this still works. But it's an interesting piece of history. So, sorry this was a bit of a shorter part today. Some of these parts will be longer, some of them will be shorter. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. But that being said, like I said, I will be away for the next couple of weeks. So I do apologise in advance if you're, you were hoping for another part and stuff like that. But because of everything going on with my mum and my family and stuff, it's really tough for me not being down there. So obviously I have to get down there every couple of weeks to check on things and obviously see how things are going. But like I said, while I'm down there, I'll try and do some videos. I'm taking my PS4 down with me, so obviously I'll do some videos while I'm down there if I can, and probably play some stuff with my brother and things like that. So there probably will be some videos. But I've got some time to my excuse me, I've got some time to myself today, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to play for a bit. I might just play a couple of different things on Xbox for a while. I beat Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and stuff like that, so I'll probably do a video on Jedi Fallen Order at some point while I'm down there and have a talk about that. Let you guys know my my thoughts on the game and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and of course comment below. Let me know if there's anything here that is more deserves more attention. And as always, you know, let me know what you've been up to and playing. Let me know if there's anything you want to see or hear me talk about while I'm away. As always, guys, I appreciate all of the newcomers to the channel and the new subscribers. I really appreciate all the love, and I hope you guys are, you know, understanding of what's going on. Unfortunately, this is what happened when you have someone in your family that's not very well, really terminally ill, and you've got to get there and back. So hopefully I shouldn't have no issues with doing that. But as always, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. And as always, guys, I hope you have a decent weekend and enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.